Hello, hello. Welcome. So, if you didn't catch my live, I did this morning on Instagram. Please go over to my Instagram and view that. Right now, I am just live on YouTube and my Facebook. So, welcome everybody, and thank you for joining me. My name is Mary June Tracy. I'm a psychic medium and a spiritual love of life coach and an astrologer. Today, the moon is in Scorpio, and the moon is coming into its first quarter square to the sun, and squaring off to Mercury as well. And Mercury's sneaking up behind the sun and going to snuggle up to the sun, and that's where things are going to start getting a little bit crazy. They are somewhat conjunct, but I don't think, with Mercury still in Gemini, there's a lot of air there, so we might be overanalyzing everything and overthinking things, right? And I totally forgot the music was going. I just started to go in here, so sorry about that. But just like dude, like, why is she playing the music still? But it's that energy of emotion and feeling that's coming in, and especially with the moon in Scorpio, that's pretty deep emotions. Sun in Cancer, whew, that's, wanting to make sure that you're supported. It's that mothering energy. It's really wanting to find that support, find that, that balance within one's world, one's life, right? And then, get the answers of what do I need to do? Where do I need to go? And with Saturn retrograde, we got that Saturn retrograde. Make sure you close that door, Mateus. I hope he closed the door because the dog will go up. So I got to check. 1 second. Don't keep that door closed, Mateus. There. The dog goes upstairs, and it's just a whole other thing. Right. So with all this energy coming in, it's going to be, I'm going to say, an emotional week as we build up to the full moon, which will be on July the 3rd. So we got a full moon that's going to be building up and in Capricorn. So full moon in Capricorn. Woo, baby. So we're building up to wanting to really feel that support and feel that structure around us, and wanting to create it, feeling how we can create it, but maybe feeling a little bit out of bounds is the word that I got, out of bounds. So feeling a lot of that out of bounds kind of energy, Venus slowing down. She's going through her shadow phase right now, and Mars can't do anything for her as she's in Leo. So there's going to be a lot of passion, a lot of depth with, I really, of that deep, fiery energy along with the emotion. So we got the fire and we got the water, and it, with Neptune coming in, I feel like there's an overwhelmness to it all. I mean, we're wanting to look for the stability. We're wanting to find the stability through it all. And our stability is going into the emotions. That's where the stability will be. We'll be feeling into the emotions, feeling into that energy, so that we can sort of ride through it. It's like when you are in a riptide, if you get caught up in a riptide, right? So what happens is that you have to go into the tide to get out of the tide, right? If you try to go against the tide, if you try to go against that energy, you'll die, right? So this is like, this energy is coming in to say we got to go with it. And even though it feels like maybe a drowning, or we're feeling an overwhelmness, we have to go with that tide. We have to go with that current and allow that current to take us so that we can come back up again. And trust in this emotional energies that are coming through. I mean, the last 8 hours with what happened what happened in Russia. I mean, those poor people went through, oh my God, these guys are coming in. And then all of a sudden cracked a deal and they're not coming in anymore. There's not, it's where if this was a stage, if this was something, it was kind of crazy. But how people there would feel on high alert, right? And that emotional energy. And this is where having to go into it and knowing that, you know what, I'm going to be safe. I'm going to be okay. I know I'm protected. I know things are going to be okay. And that's really what you have to step into. Things might feel chaotic and crazy. I know for myself, chaotic and crazy, yes. But stepping into and knowing, yes, I'm going to be okay. Yes, I am protected. Yes, I am surrounded by love. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. So I mentioned on my other lives, I would tell you for my sale that I'm having right now, um, is $33.33 for a 15-minute reading. You can get a hold of me through thegurumama@gmail.com. You can get a hold of me at Facebook, or through Messenger if you want. I have to go online to see my Messenger and my Facebook, but get a hold of me and get you in right away. I mean, if I have the time, I'll say, hey, I'm sending you a link. Come on, let's get going. So it's like not really a wait where, oh, I'm going to book you in 2 weeks or whatever. No, I want to book you in now and do the reading. Get it done. Let's go for it, baby. So the readings are $33.33. If you're wanting the 1 hour reading, it's still $180. So know that. So let's pull some cards for this day. My husband's mowing the lawn and the dog's going crazy. These are an original deck. The Archangel Power Tarot cards. They are no longer being printed. So if you find them, this is where people could, some people are selling these for crazy amounts of money online, I guess. Mine's very well used. So they're a beautiful deck. They're just big. That's the one thing with this deck. It's a big deck, so shuffling them is takes a lot. So, oh, my daughter. So there we go. So I'm just going to pull cards. Okay, there we go. So I'm pulling the cards. They're beautiful. We have swords. Yeah, swords. So first one is the Queen of Gabriel. The trumpets. The earth. Very beautiful. Beautiful artistry in these cards. She has the cat at her feet. And the energy coming in with the Queen of Gabriel is knowing that you're bringing in your passion with what you do. You can do anything right now and go after what you want. This is the energy of bringing in that passion, that, bringing in that fire. I'm going to say this is fire with the colors and stuff like that. So this is fire and bringing that forth. And with that fire comes healing. So the water comes in. So the page comes in. So Raphael bringing in that healing, that emotional. So we have the passion and we have the water. The page is very new. So this is newness. This is new energy. And the emotions that you may be feeling and the emotions of what it is that you are desiring may be something you haven't felt before or haven't felt for a long time. So the page of Raphael, when it comes in, it is bringing in some new heightened emotions along with your passion. So it might be bringing in that passion, that energy of saying, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm feeling. But the emotion of driving it forward might be within a new way. And especially with the first quarter square of the moon coming forth and all of this energy being in water. So we have a lot of water energy. We have the Neptunian energy in Pisces. We have the sun in Cancer. We have the moon in Scorpio. So heightened emotions. Emotions are coming in. Emotions are strong. And this is bringing in some kind of newness with it. And we have to know that we are going to be open to the abundance. So when the Empress comes through, this is Gabriel. So we got Gabriel twice. So Gabriel's a beautiful God. I'm going to say God, a beautiful angel of communication, bringing forth that communications, right? Gabriel works with artists and creativity. So we have Gabriel coming in, having you to step into some form of creativity. This has been coming up in quite a few of my readings as well, is stepping into something that is creative, stepping into that passion of your desire. That could be anything. It could be sidewalk painting. It could be, finding a new recipe, crocheting, knitting. It could be doing whittling, whatever that passion is. Finding that passion, because there is something new with it, with the page. Something new. That newness is coming forward. And this is emotion. This is bringing in instinct. This is bringing in insight and allowing for that insight, because then you're able to bring in, be open to that abundance, be open to those, what's coming forward. So it's time to act on those. It's time to work with that emotions. As Mercury gets closer to the sun, we're going to find that everything's going to get heightened, but it's not so much of an intellectual mind, of figuring, okay, it's A, B, we do like this, it's linear. This is spiraling. This is the dance. This is the movement. This is allowing for the flow. It's like I said, you get into a riptide, you go with the flow. You don't go against it. So you're going with the flow. You're going with that energy. And if that flow is leading you to a place where you start bawling your eyes out, then it's leading you to a place of releasement. If it's bringing you to a place where you're feeling a lot of the anger and the pain, then maybe there's a time where you have to go beat the drum and allow for that energy to come out. Boom, 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 boom. This is allowing for you to really feel that essence and that truth of who you are, because that's going to bring forth that creativeness. It's going to bring forth that newness and that renewal. And as you bring forth that renewal, as you bring forth, we got the 7 of Waters. You got to make decisions. The seven cups, when we get the 7 of Cups, it's like sometimes we can get lost in so many delusional things and so many delusional, it could be this, could it be that? Oh my God, what is this feeling? And then we're like, I don't know. But we have to take that step back. We got to allow for ourselves to come forth within and take away what's detoxing. So it could be some kind of food. It could be maybe you've been sitting on the couch too long. Maybe you need to get off your ass and go for a walk, or start doing some kind of exercise, yoga, whatever it is. This is getting you into that energy so that you are able to take the actions that you need to take upon this journey right now. It is so imperative that we start to do that, because at the end, intuition, the high priestess, Haniel is the beautiful angel of the moon. She brings in that essence. She brings in that intuition. This is powerful insight, but it has to do with water. It has to do with the water, emotion, insight, intuition coming forth. Things are heightening up for us. So taking that time, doing some drawing, doing some moodling, drawing, scribbling and writing, bringing that all together is going to help you to be feeling more in a energy of movement, an energy of flow, an energy of going forward. And if you're feeling like I need a change, what is that change? What is that? What is making you feel that frustration in your life? And listen to it. Listen to it. It's so important to listen to it. Because that change could be like, you know what? I'm tired of this job. I'm tired of this relationship. I'm tired of this. So what can I do? Is within the job, is there somewhere else you would like to work within that company? Is there somewhere else that you want to move to? Is there more education that you want to take onto it? Or is it that you want to move from it and try something new and different um, within the workforce? Or start off and be your own entrepreneurial. If it's a relationship, is there something there that you need to spice up? Is there a conversation that needs to have? Or do you actually know that it's just done? Like we're done. I don't have anything more for this relationship, whatever it is. It's allowing for that. It's recognizing that and asking yourself, if I stay here, what does that mean and what does that look like? Is this going to be for my highest good? And if you say, yeah, yeah, this is going to be for my highest good, this is worth working with and working for, then that's what you do, right? But you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for self and self growth. And in that self and self growth allows for that expansion of you to be that beautiful, shining crystal you are. So, if you are wanting a 15-minute reading, they're $33.33. Get a hold of me through the gurumama@gmail.com, or you could Facebook me or Instagram. Get a hold of me. Instagram would probably be easier if you're on Instagram, and we can book a reading in. 15-minute reading. That's it. It's just a 15-minute reading. I choose a deck and we go through it. So have a blessed one, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday. I love you all. Let's get ready for the tidal waves to come in. All right. Bye-bye.